Well, I am a week late, but here I am to talk about the new Maze Runner movie, The Scorch Trials, and to tell the truth, there's really not a whole lot for me to say about this movie, mainly because there isn't a whole lot to remember about it. Which is a shame because I saw the first Maze Runner just months ago and I actually really enjoyed it. Enough to buy the Blu-ray. I thought it was this really cool kind of sci-fi concept, and a lot of people hated the ending, but honestly, I didn't have a problem with it either way. Um, so I was looking forward to the sequel, even despite some of the reviews it got, but after seeing this one, whether or not I actually go to see the third movie, if they do make one, is really going to hinge on the reviews for it. If they're as bad as they were for this, I might see it, but if they're worse, then I'm definitely not going to even bother. Again, I thought that the first movie had like a really interesting concept going for it, and it even had some good emotional moments to it. And this one has some emotion to it, and there are some pretty interesting concepts, but at the same time, it just feels very derivative. And overall, I would say that it just feels like a condensed, more kid-friendly version of The Walking Dead, where these characters are, you know, survivors of the apocalypse, and they're wandering, looking for this place that they can essentially call home, looking for sanctuary, and meanwhile there are zombies running around. And the zombies in the movie are pretty cool. A few people have brought up the fact that whereas, the first couple of times you see the zombies, they're played by real actors, there's a point later in the film where they're computer animated, and even the CGI zombies were really cool to look at, but there really wasn't any reason for them to suddenly turn into CGI because they weren't suddenly doing anything that real people couldn't do. So that really didn't make any sense to me. And there are some characters which are introduced later in the film. I will admit that I found them interesting enough. Again, if the reviews for the next one are at least okay, I am interested in seeing where they go in the story. And I don't know though. Overall, it just felt kind of hollow to me, and it just really didn't have me as gripped as the first movie. I wasn't expecting it to be the first movie, of course. I wasn't even expecting it to be as good, but I don't know, I just expected something a little more competent than what it turned out to be. It's just not really that great. It just felt like it was going through the motions. But overall, I don't hate the movie. It was mildly interesting, mildly entertaining. And yeah, for a movie with the word Scorch in the title, it just felt like it left a mild taste in my mouth. In the end, if you are interested in seeing this, if you enjoyed the first movie as much as I did, I would say wait for it to go to Redbox or Netflix. It would be worth a rental. And that's all I've got to say about the Scorch Trials. I hope y'all have a good one.